Hello, we're playing some more Pauper today, and today we are brewing with Modern Horizons 3 for the first time. The card in question, Sneaky Snacker. A 2-1 for a blue and a black, flying, when you draw your third card in a turn from graveyard to the battlefield. So, 3 cards is asking a bit, but we have some cards that will help us with this. We have Village Rites and Deadly Dispute that both draw 2 cards. Sacrificing the Sneaky Snacker, if you do that on our turn, that right there alone is enough for us to just get the card draw, to get the reanimation effect. Beyond that, we also have Ninja the Deep Bounce that's going to give us extra cantripping. Learn Revealed by itself is enough. Odds are, unless we chain... I don't think we actually can. Yeah, the only way we can physically get this to trigger on the opponent's turn is by chaining these cards together. So that's not what we're really looking to do. We're just more... We're getting value out of this, basically, because we get to refill for 1 or 2 mana while getting the creature right back. So we're never losing a permanent. It is also a fairy, though, so I went harder on the Spellstutter Sprite plan a little bit here. Usually there's only 3 Fairy Seers. I went up to 4. And the idea in my mind was, let's run this more like mono blue fairies is ran, but with a little bit of removal. Like, we have... Let me just organize this for a second. So Spell Pierce can go over here with Counterspell. So card draw, counter magic. Fairies. Oh, more card draw over here. Now, everything here is removal. More card draw with the ninjas. Then we have 2 Gurmag Anglers to just have big fatties to help us get over the finish line. The sideboard, I wasn't as sure about. I've been seeing 4 blasts. Well, in some configuration, 5 or 6 blasts in almost every sideboard. I went with 4 Hydro Blasts because it is generally considered better than Blue Element Blasts, and I already own them. 1 and Null because I see a lot of artifact value engines going around, so for 1 mana being able to slow that down seems pretty good. Plus, if we ever go Garth Spoggles, it gives us an answer against some of their more problematic enchantments. Murmuring Mystic in case we have to go wide ourselves to spell for other counterspell matchups. We have Agony Warp and Chainer's Edict here, largely to specifically respect the card. I'm drawing a blank. Guardian of the Guild Pact. A card that people that have been here before know I hold near and dear. From there we have the Arms of Hadar for go wide strategies, Unexpected Fangs to gain life. Ogiba Gang Shinobi, once again, probably coming in mostly in the control matchups, but it's also just really, really good because we can just get rid of up to 2 cards in the opponent's hand. And Relic of Genesis, well, let's be blunt, it's just really solid graveyard hate. The mana base might be a little bit weird. I'm not a big player of blue-black control in Pauper, but I saw most of the lists have 18 lands. I have to assume they're right then, but I also saw Brainstorm and Preordains in those decks, which we are lacking. But we're also drawing, 6 cards that just draw 3. Or draw 2. So, deck tech out of the way. Let's get into match 1 and see how this all goes. Alright, match 1 looks like we will be on the draw against Sliker. That name looks familiar, but I don't know if we fought them before. I'll pull that up later. So this is what I was saying about being unsure about having only 18 lands. We just didn't hit a single land here. Like, if we'd hit 1, we had the Lorien Revealed. So mulligan. How does this hand play out? Turn 1, turn 2, Ninja does nothing. We have 1 piece removal. Deadly Dispute is super dead, so we're going to keep getting rid of the Deadly Dispute, I believe. This hand cleanly answers 3 threats, so... Okay, Great Furnace, so it looks like, yep, we're against Synthesizer right out the gate. We probably get rid of this. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, I'm just going to get one of these now because it is almost guaranteed to deal enough damage over the long term. It puts us down to 11. 9. Opponent has 3 cards in hand. Spell Stutter is fantastic to have. Oh, no. Okay, well, that's good hit. Did opponent just brick? Well, that is a fantastic hit. So this makes us have to drop Counterspell for Spell Stutter, or in favor of Spell Stutter. So we're going to bottom, because none of those are useful right now. If the Suffocating Fumes killed that, we could have kept, but it doesn't kill that specifically. Okay, opponent is just going to go face. We will attempt to Spell Stutter that. They probably just have Lethal Burn, though. I think that's them realizing that even if they kill this, we still have another fairy. We will trade here. Two burn spells still kills us. Any burn spell? Okay. We faded for a turn. I think we have to. Like, we need the ability to draw a land to get out of this, I think. Yes, please. Okay, well, we still have the Spell Pierce. So, you know, we're not inherently dead. We're going to 1, but it's not a guaranteed dead. Did they just have double Galvanic Blast in hand? What do you have in your hand, my guy? I should have said that Lorien revealed. I'm an idiot. We do not attack. We just take this trade on our turn. On their turn. We will Spell Stutter Sprite that. We want them to attack here, please. Fudge. Okay, so end step, we are going to cycle. Get the island out. Okay, so this does give us some options. We're not going to attack, we're just going to keep shields up right now. I want to snuff that out so bad. Okay, now I feel like I can get away with that, maybe. So let's see here. So this is a 7-drop. So 1, 2, 3, 4 mana, 1, 2, 3, 4. Can't do that quite yet. We need another card or two in the yard. So that would just kill us, so we have to counterspell that. Okay, so that we can Spell Pierce. So rough. Okay, we're going to attack with the Ninja. Take the block. Yes. Okay, I feel so much safer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Costs us 1, 2. We'd only get to keep up one counterspell, so we're gonna let that go for now. Okay. Hopefully 3 mana isn't a big deal for us. Or for them, I should say. We're gonna just get in for 1, I think, here. And then main phase 2, we will cycle... Actually, we will cycle Lorien Field, because we don't need a black right now. Keep up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Play the Angler. And we have a real clock on the field. These snuff outs effectively don't exist right now, though. Okay, opponent exiles Highway Robbery. That is potentially really good refill. We're going to get in there. And I'm planning to sacrifice this to Village Rites on their end step, I think. Because this is still a 2-turn clock, even without this. Yeah, so they flop that. They discarded Alms of the Vein. Oh, shit. Okay. They had a bunch of Madness cards stuck in their hand. That makes a lot more sense now. Well, we'll counterspell this and see if they have an answer. Or a response, I should say. Oh my god, that could not have been a better draw if we tried. That Spell Pierce is exactly what we needed there. Keep in mind, we only run 2 Spell Pierce in the entire deck, and we just hit that. That felt really good. So they do have a Faithful Saloon in the yard, so Bajuka Bug seems like a good idea. Okay, opponent 1, 2. That leaves us with 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Opponent needs to very specifically hit us with a burn spell right now. Unfortunately, like, they probably have it since they were looking... It looks like they were just waiting on black. Yeah. We got a lot farther than it felt like we should have, but at the end of the day, couldn't really do anything about that. Unexpected Fangs is an absolute in this matchup. Hit your mum with a burn spell. That's your big answer. So these are all fantastic to bring in. There's also the argument for Dispel, but I'm not feeling Dispel as much, specifically because I think the black drain spells are very specifically words, brain, sorceries. I think they're sorceries. I don't know what we cut here, but I think we just cut 2 ninjas. That doesn't feel right. It's not. We cut the 2 snuff outs. We can't really be at dealing 4 damage to ourselves if we can help it. Play on this to go. So how does this hand play out? We turn 1, Lorien Revealed. Turn 2, keep up Spell Stutter and Counterspell. Turn 3, we play the tap land. Yeah, this hand is pretty legit. Opponent chooses to keep as well. Okay. And for the F6 value, Okay. No. Oh no, we were supposed to play a the island. All right. Well, I fucked up. I'll admit that much. Might be unpunished though, so it's fine. Unpunished. Okay. I'll play this so that I can keep up Spell Stutter and Spell Pierce. I will Spell Pierce that. Specifically Spell Pierce because we only had the one fairy, obviously, so it wouldn't have countered it with Spell Stutter. And Counterspell is situational, or Counterspell isn't as situational as Spell Pierce. Play the Aquafire, pass the turn. Okay, so Faithless Looting, we can actually counter that. They have... Yeah, this is worth trying, I think. Because if they go to then bolt it or something, we'll just sacrifice it to Village Rites. Alright, countered. We can get this back to our hand then with Ninja this turn. Tithing Blade, you say? Well, I have this little thing called Village Rites where I'll just sacrifice it to draw cards instead. Okay, this is cool. So we will play the... We'll play the Snacker out, keeping up Counterspell. And I think we're going to actually cycle this. You know what? We're going to play the Fairy Seer out and just rely and hope that Hydroblast is good enough for what we want. Bottom and absolutely top, please. If we get to untap with this on field, we get to see what it actually is supposed to do. Alright, Voldarian Epicure is perfectly fine. That is not something we are actively scared of. Okay, they're going to cycle something. Well, they're going to get madness triggers, I should say. Alright, we can't do anything till Alms of the Vein, so we will get hit for 3 here. Then we'll go up to 23. Opponent has 2 untapped mana. Okay, we lose Fairy Seer. Okay, so there's actually a weird interaction here. So, yeah, we still sacrifice the Fairy Seer. No, that was wrong. We should have sacrificed the Sneaky Snacker. I think. I could probably agonize over that, but if we had sacrificed the Sneaky Snacker, we could have attacked with the Ninja, replayed the Fairy for only 1, then Deadly Disputed, and I think that would have been better overall. But it's one of those things of, like, need more reps to be positive. I would like to draw a card, please. And then we play out the Sneaky Snacker. Yeah, it was definitely the right call to have done this the Fairy Seer instead. We will just Hydroblast that. Opponent is floating red and black for a cast into the fire. Okay. That is actually really fucking rough. The opponent attacks for 1. We take 1. We go down to 13. Let's get in there first and see what we get. Yes, please. I don't think we Deadly Dispute yet. Like, we get punished if they try to kill this on their turn now, though, which is a concern. But, like, the upside of waiting is just so high. Kitchen. It's a 2/2 Flying Haster. I'm going to counterspell that. Going face. 4, 5, okay. Nothing I can really say to that. Okay, so attack here is not a good trade, so Deadly Dispute, please. Sneaky Snacker triggers. Fuck. Pass turn. Take 3. Opponent has 3 cards in hand. What you casting to their opponent? Ah. They're going to drain us out at this point. Yeah, 5 life, that's something you can absolutely get away with. Let's get in for 2 first. We'll Deadly Dispute, sacrifice, get it right back. That's a decent draw. One, two, three, four. But yeah, this is fine enough. They are draining us pretty fast, so we need to get lifelink or something, which we do have some of in the deck, don't get me wrong. But like if they just transform this as well, we are kind of boned. So that puts us on a 2-turn clock. We will Spellstutter that. Power Blast. Actually, we'll trade here. Now we gotta kill them both. I assume this is Flip Titan Blade. Yep. So we need it like Gurmag, Angler, and Unexpected Fangs, please. Oh, that's a whole nothing burger there. Getting for 2. Yeah, I don't think we can beat these Consuming Sepulchres. Oh, that's an ability that I can't actually counter. Oh, I hit auto yield. Whoops. Alright, well, we were kind of boned anyway. Well, on to the next match. Alright, match 2. We are on the play against Lucas Kett. This hand is actually... it's slow, but I'm going to keep it anyway. I will be the first to admit I don't know this kind of control deck well enough to know when I should or should not be keeping. We'll play another Aquafire, pass the turn. Unfortunately, we do not have the ability to deadly dispute anything right now. They're going to cycle. Fair. We might end up doing that ourselves to make sure we hit 4 mana. Okay, this looks like the mirror. I think we're still on land go. Like, I don't even want to put this Ninja Deep Hours out yet, even if I could. Next turn we can go for the Ninja with a Spell Pierce backup, I guess, but unless opponent plays something out first, like, this is just not, you know, a great position to be in, because these are forever and a day from being useful. Just having fun with the opponent. I asked them, don't you love land pass? And they're like, yes. Okay, this is going to be our best chance to get Ninja out, actually. So if they have Counterspell specifically, they won't be able to kill it. We even have a second Spell Pierce in the shadow of the first, as Philip would might say. Well, times are tough, okay, opponent? Ooh. That is a 1/5 wall and a half. I would love to hit one of our 6 removal spells. Well, we got a big fatty. I don't think we deadly dispute while they have blue up if we can help it. Yeah, that's not what we want to see. So every cantrip they play now gets them to get a little flap flap. We need to get rid of this Murmuring Mystic like yesterday. I think opponent missed a land drop. They did. Huh. Excuse me. I guess we'll attack with the Gurmag Angler. Yep, they jump it with the flap flap. Gurmag Angler 2? Electric Boogaloo? Alright, that's fair. They can pay it, so we're not going to try and fight it. Opponent's thinking about doing something on our end step. They are doing Snuff Out on our Ninja. We can't Deadly Dispute. We don't have the mana up for it. Yep. Nothing we can do about that. Alright, Murmuring Mystic might just run away with this game at this rate. One gets in for 3. I mean, I kind of got it, right? Pay the 2, please. Okay, so they've used 2 counter spells. They have 3 cards in hand. And I now have to take one of their chump blockers and then pray to God they don't have counterspell 3. If they have counterspell 3, we are just done and out of the game. Okay. It's a brainstorm, so they're looking for Spell Pierce, that means. Oh, thank God, it's just another Spell Pierce. Or it's just another brainstorm. Oh my God, my heart fucking stopped for a second there. Yeah, we're getting rid of you while you're tapped out. That being said, opponent got us on a 2-turn clock, and we're hellbent. So like we need to spike Suffocating Fumes and then force it through. Like I think it's literally our only life draw right now. All right, and that is going to be game. So we could bring this in for the mirror portion of it. That's great. That's great if we can get in. I don't know if that's a main win con of theirs or not. So let's assume these 4 in. What doesn't feel good against them? Gurmag Angler is actively great because they run the... It actually makes that really appealing to me. Because they run Snuff Out as their main removal. But they probably have Cast Down, don't get me wrong. Deadly Dispute and Village Rite, it always feels super fucking rough in this matchup. We got 4. So we need Snuff Outs specifically for their Murmuring Mystics. That's probably just cute to run, honestly. Do we even bring in our own Murmuring Mystic? Like, my gut tells me yes, because it lets us play the go wide match game with them. I actually kind of want this arms as well, though. Let's cut 2 Deadly Disputes and hope that I don't regret it later. Well, yes, I would like to play first. Oh, no, 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 no. Yeah, this hand's perfect. Turn 1, turn 2. Yeah, this is perfectly fine. Keep. We get rid of the Luring Revealed here. Like everything else, we actively want in our hand. Aqua Fur, pass the turn. Black, blue. Sneaky Snacker. Okay, so this is going to survive our turn then, because they can't cast down off of this, and it is immune to stuff out. That's actively good for us. So this lets us get in for 2, sacrifice with Village Rites, keep up to spell protection. Hitting a land would also be fantastic, so that way we can guarantee the spell stutter. Okay, so let's just get in for our 2. One takes 2. We will then sacrifice with Village Rites. It will immediately come back. We will Island Cycle. Getting an island. Play the island. Against my better judgment, I'm going to Fairy Seer because I think that is better for us in the short term. Bottom top, my bad. Pass the turn. Suffocating Fumes is the biggest blowout here. That's fine. Annoying. Alright, well, we'll play the island out. We will go to end step. Mind Stab. What the fuck is Mind Stab? Suspend for target player discards 3 cards. Holy shit. I didn't even know that was a card. Alright, we're going to play Spell Stutter out. We do have Dispel in case of a counter spell. Or Snuff Out for that matter, even. Snuff Out Counterspell would be pretty brutal here. Alright, we will attack and Ninja. Well, yes, I would like to draw a card. However, did you know, not having a land is rough. That Mind Stab is terrifying. I will cast a spell on that. That's fine. Okay, opponent is at 3 cards in hand with 1 blue open. Drukabalgus. No, our Sneaky Snacker! Alright. Looks like we'll be doing Spell Stutter and Step again into Counterspell. We need to keep Counterspell up for that bitch, too. Okay, they cycle the Ash Barrens. They get a island. They play the island. They have 2 cards in hand. Both are unknown to clarify. Spell Stutter Sprite and Step. Actual factual counterspell. Lose focus. Replicate equals 1. Oh, okay. We actually can't do anything about that then. That's cute. So, like, yeah, because the replicate there, yeah, okay. I like that. That's actually really interesting tech for control matchups. What do we do here? I think we're in a position we just have to cast this out. And, yep, and eat their counterspell. So they're in the top deck position. We, though, have a little bit more. Like, we have a piece of removal, we have a counterspell. We could choose to keep some of it. Yeah, we'll play this. We will just counterspell this when it drops. because we don't actually lose anything to do so. So Mind Step goes on the stack. Counterspell the Mind Step. Like, if it goes off, we lose a Snuff Out in a land. Okay, opponent has 1 card in hand. We could really use a refill. That is a potential refill. 1, 2, 3, 4. Counter Magic it is. Opponent is down 2 counterspells. I think we are as well, actually. No, we're down 1 only. Opponent has 1 card in hand. Runner, runner, come on. Sneaky snacker. Don't mind if I do. Nice thing being that this is immune to Snuff Out, so we don't have to worry about that happening. Opponent has 3 cards in hand, 2 cards in hand. Okay. We're going to get in, we're going to get cute. We are not going to activate this Village Rites unless our opponent tries to do something. Because like, if we lose it, we are kind of boned. Okay, opponent refills. Opponent refills some more. Well, card selects. I would love to draw Ponder, or not Ponder, Spell Pierce or Counterspell or Dispel off the top of the deck to make this Village Rite safe. Because opponent's back to 5 cards in hand. Oh, that's rough. I don't feel safe using Village Rites yet. That's another reason to not feel safe. They're just going to pop it. What the fuck is this? Each opponent sacrifices a creature of the evidence is collected in each server. Okay, so we're just going to pop this then. Like, we're losing the creature anyway. Pop it. Twist it. Flick it. Pull it. Okay, Bajuka Ball. Good enough. Oh, we will absolutely Spell Pierce that. You are not refilling more. Yep. Opponent is at 2 cards in hand. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Remembering Mystic, please. 1, 2, 3, 4. We now have cute lines. That is not cute. That is actively awful. So opponent draws a card here. They will get to draw a card at the end of turn as well. Opponent be digging. Fortunately, Snuff Out doesn't answer that. It does answer that on our turn. What's opponent doing? Okay, okay. We're going to do something stupid. We're going to cast this Paying for Life. Oh no, the ward trigger. Whatever will I do? Nope. And we did that to get the flyer so that we could get in with the Monarch. Yep. We will exile the Snuff Out. Ooh, that is actively good for them. Okay, so boop, boop. This time we are going to pay the 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Opponent can't stop me. Get our own fish out. Hit for 1 in the air. No. Oh, they were just doing the draw card. Okay. Even if we win this, match 3 is going to, or game 3 is going to be rough. That is a fantastic hit for us. Do they double attack here? Just fish? Okay. We will gladly trade that. Ooh. One might say that was unexpected. It absolutely was. Fair. Well, my life just got worse. Like a lot. Okay, so I think we got to start by attacking for the one that we're getting in with. Let me phrase that, the one we're sacrificing if we're being blunt. Boop. Oh, crap. I guess we should have taken this spells. I guess we should have taken out the Snuff Outs and left in the other one that I can't think of the Cast Downs. This is weird, but I think we have to do it this way. So we double block over here. Single block here. Blocks are declared. And we're going to 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to snuff out our own bird token so that they do not gain life. It's Fairy Seer time. Bottom, bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Refill time, please. Fantastic hits. Get in for 1. Draw another card. Damn. Did we take out all of our ways of getting rid of this? So cast down, did it. Yeah, we have no way of removing that. Shit. Yeah, like the only way we kill that now is like triple blocking. Oh, this is rough, because they're just going to keep gaining 6 life a cycle while we have to lose a creature. Oh, no. Okay, that's good. So declare the blocker. Sacrifice the blocker. Fairy Seer. What does this accomplish? Bottom, top. be snuffing out our own Fairy Seer again, probably. So we draw the Sneaky Snack. We are in real danger of decking, by the way. We will counterspell that. Oh, shit. Okay. It sucks, but we are going to throw our own Spell Stutter Spray under the bus. Pay the extra 2, I guess? Alright, opponent takes the Monarch back. Not where I want to be. It does leave him with 1 card in hand, so that's good. Fuck. I think we are just dead here. Yeah, like... I should have taken out the Snuff Outs, if anything, I think. Alright, well, not a great start. We're 0-2. Downside to playing an unfamiliar deck type and brewing, I guess. Oh well, if it goes fast enough, we can mess around with Fallout afterwards. That was a really quick match find. They even need to pause the recording. We will keep this, I believe. Yeah. Elves. Slippery Boggles. Alright, so game 1 we probably lose. So there's a good chance they just go like Rancor plus something and then we can't really come back. Okay, Abundant Growth is fine. That is not Trample, because Trample is when it becomes unbeatable for us. You need to let the card draw resolve first there, bud. Okay. That we can play around still. The Snuff Out probably does nothing for the entirety of the game, though. Are we passing the turn here? Deadly Dispute's going to be real hot if we can get that set up with Deadly Snacker here. Sneaky Snacker. Words are hard, okay? Yike. You know what? It's not Trample. It's not Trample. At the end of the day, that is the thing that kills us. This is going to suck, but I think we just cycle this Lorien Field. We will take care of that. No fixing for you, please. Okay, so we don't get to keep up countermatch this turn, unfortunately. But we get the Deadly Dispute Chain after this turn, which is fantastic. So this is fine because we can block here, sack that to get it back anyway. Just need our opponent to not have either their trampler effects. Trample enablers, however you want to look at it. Ethereal Armor 3. Rough. Yep, block. Commune with Spirits. They find Ancestral Mask. That's just bigger. Let's get in for one first. Oh shit, this will come back tapped. I'm an idiot. I forgot it comes back tapped. Okay, never punished. Good. Because now we have the second one. So we will blang blang. Sneaky Snacker. Okay, good. We have the blocker. Still dead to them drawing literally any trample enabler. And there it is. Okay, so. Dead to me. Dead to me. Get in here. Get in here. Get in here. Yeah, like, we cut 6 cards. None of these are usable. Oh, that was rough. Had we been on the draw there, or had we been on the play, we could have theoretically done something, but no, like, it's just, Boggles is just a pain in the dick to answer. If you don't have, main deck, Chainer, Edict Effects, there we go, Edict Effects, I couldn't think of the word. Well, yes, I would like to play first, thank you for asking. This hand is unkeepable. So what does this hand do? Turn 1 Fairy Seer. Yes! This hand is fine adjacent. We get rid of the Deadly Dispute. We will scry 2, and we're going to look for an untapped land very specifically. I mean, that's actually even better. We're just going to Bajuka Bog here to have black guaranteed next turn. If they play something we need to counter, we will Spell Pierce it. Otherwise, we will just let it resolve with the intent of Chainer's Edicting, or even Arms of Adaring it. Let's make sure they don't hit white. That might also stop them from hitting a second land drop. It did. That is actively fantastic. Chainer's Edict them. And I think this means we get to Arms of Hadar next turn if they do have another creature. I think we have rounded the corner. I kind of want to keep this Lorien revealed in hand until we have more gas, on the off chance we need to use it to refill. Because, like, the only... Oh, that costs 4, actually. Okay, they get to get their mana now. Untapped land would be great here. Perfect. Arms of Adar. Hitting another untapped land next turn would be arguably the best thing we could hit, but at the same time, like, there's a bunch of other hits that I would not complain about. Okay, they did not have another creature. That's so far so good. Unless it's coming now. Fuck. That deck only runs upwards of like 8 to 10 creatures. Shit. Double shit. Oh, fuck me. Alright, time to refill. I guess we go in. That was like the worst thing they could have drawn for us. Or played, however you want to look at it. Like another creature and the cartouche is just rough. Ooh. Yeah, that's rough. We need to get rid of this so that we can then hit their face. They could have attacked there for free. It has vigilance. Alright, Fairy Seer, tell me your wisdom. I should have played that Contaminated Aquifer is the wisdom it should have given me. Bottom, bottom, please. Oh, God. So we have a good counterspell. Like, this hits anything that they can play, because I don't think they run anything that costs more than 3. I think we lose right now, though, because, like, I didn't play around them having another creature in hand, and, like, this is now at the point where it's going to be hard to get rid of because of this existing. Fuck! Ah! I should have let the Rancor resolve. And we got on to 5. It doesn't change the clock if we block. And unless we hit some banger, that is too little too late, I think. So we can block for 8 only? Yeah, that's too little too late. Yeah, we were not getting there. Alright, well, we're 0-3. I just might not be good with this type of deck, because I've ran it before, and I did really bad then as well. And there's also the question of if I even have it tuned correctly. Why were they not playing elves? That would have been easier. Oh, somebody else got a 5-0. Good for that. Alright, after a bit of a wait, match 3, which is an unkeepable garbage hand. This is better. So, keep, throw back 1 island. We're just going to Fairy Seer right out the gate, I think. Let's see what opponents got. Maribis. They're 0-1 to... Okay, they're just on the mono red deck. Bottom top. Pass the turn. They played the monkey. We're just going to counterspell whatever they do, I think. I think we need to play the trade game. Probably block, sack, take 2. Okay, that makes me feel better. We can just counterspell that. It does make me not attacking worse though. Yeah, I guess we're playing a contaminated aquifer. Anything other than experimental synthesizer, I think we deadly dispute this time. I swear to God, if there's another experimental synthesizer, I'm going to be very sad. So declare the block. Deadly dispute. Draw 2. We get the treasure token. Now we actually have the ability to counterspell if they do it. I'm an idiot for the amount of mana I just spent. Fuck. I was thinking I was doing Glory Unveiled. Alright, so I guess I am using a treasure token to counterspell if I need to. Yeah, we eat that. Fucked up so bad there. Alright, we're down to 7. Does opponent have another bolt? Alright, that's 8. Good game. The Agony Warp would have been good, but yeah, I think we just had a slow start. We weren't getting anywhere. So, 4 and 5 in. Expected Fang, 6 in. Okay, so 6 in. Let's try doing this again. I think the Sneaky Snacker plan is too slow. That being said, like, what else do we cut? So maybe we just cut 2 Village Rites and keep this 2 Sneaky Snackers. Spell Pierce is good. Fuck. I actually prefer Arms because they have a lot of X2s. No, maybe I'm right. Maybe the Sneaky Snackers are just too cute. Maybe keep 1. Nah, we'll just cut the Sneaky Snackers and the Village Rites. Yeah, this is perfectly fine. So, like, answer, potentially turn 4 play. At the end of the day, I feel like the deck is solid. I just don't know what I'm doing. So that cantrips and deals some damage to us, so we're just going to get rid of it now, make them down a card. It also lowers their artifact count, which is very relevant. Just played that this turn. Like, we give up cast down for a turn, but yeah, I'm gonna spit. Oh, another one. Okay. I'm not a fan of this right now. I want to be hitting their land drops. Yep, they just sack it. They get a Goblin Blast Runner from the Exile Zone. I think I just kill this with cast down. The Samurai token is annoying, but it's whatever. Guess we'll cast it down now. We need to get a refill going. I really don't want to play that out without protection. I want like one more mana. Did I mention opponent's just not missing their land drops? Next turn, we can throw out the ninja. What is our opponent doing? All right, show me your removal. Okay. Did opponent just keep like mono burn in hand? And they're just fucking holding it up? I'll do it again! You got it, opponent. This is a very weird match of Magic, considering they are on burn of all things. I should have counted that. I see what they're doing. Okay. Fucked up. Opponent has one unknown in hand. They get to bolt this as well. Yep. Top deck and not land, please. I specifically requested not that. Big opponent's got this because, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. I don't know. Oh, come on. I need to hit, like, Gurmag Angler next card or I think I'm dead. I guess they don't really have gas, and they're only pinging us for 2. Ugh, I might have spoke too soon. Scry too. Alright, well that's good. We just got rid of 2 back-to-back card draws there. Okay, play another creature. Okay. I think I trade here. Take 3. Like, I think... So, I could have done Unexpected Fangs there, but it would have just lost to any burn spell. Shit on a shingle. Okay, double burn spell kills us. Not hitting a creature gets us killed, probably. They could sack this to, like, dig deeper, even. They gotta have something, right? No? What the fuck is going on? Like, I guess this makes us not dead. They draw a card. Should have tapped that instead. Opponent is dug more than us, and we're the blue deck. I'm not okay with this. Finish me. End me. Kill me. Alright, let's see if they see the onboard answer. Because Unexpected Fangs doesn't do anything right now. This is so miserable. These Unexpected Fangs, they do nothing. Yep. We die. Nope, couldn't have done that. 1, 2, 3 off of that would have maybe done something, but like, oh my god, we are 0-4. I can't remember the last time I've done this poorly in a league. Fuck. Alright, final match. Let's get out of this league. I'm just participating at this point to see if we can get a single dub. Yeah, this is fine. 2 counterspells, 2 answers, mana. God, we didn't win a single game, let alone a match. Holy shit, I didn't realize it was that bad. So this is probably Golgari for Golgari Gardens. Oh, that's fucking rough. And it's black, so we can't even fucking cast it. Oh, wait, we can cast it down still. I'm an idiot, ignore me. I'm gonna eat this to play around them using another counter or reanimation spell. Right, now we will do this. So this gives us some play options. Get down to 13 here. Oh, I'm going to the pain. Please don't have Exhume now. Motherfucker. The one thing I didn't want them to have. Great. Like, we get our spell stutter sprite back for free, so that's nice at least. We can't make black for that, unfortunately. I think... How do we play this? So we can't physically block this right now. So I think... Did we ever play land? We played our land for the turn. I think we pass. No, we will tap for 1. There's no reason not to. You know, we're going to play the Snacker out. We get punished if they have another bomb we want to answer with this counterspell, but, like, we want this out for next turn to Agony Warp shenanigans. So we eat 6 here. We go down to 7. 7. Okay, Stinkweed Imp is not great for us, but nothing we can really do for it. Okay, so Agony Warp. Get minus... No. Okay, hold on. Yeah, so -3, -3. Then we'll triple block here. We're going to take 1. We could kill the troll. Okay, I was about to say, if they have untapped land into another Exhume, I was going to lose my goddamn mind. Alright, we're going to Lorien Revealed to get our Sneak back. Then we can play this Fairy Seer out. We will bottom and top. Pass the turn. We'll chump there, I think. Actually, we'll go down to 2 and block. Okay, so we are still alive. We're at 2. Opponents have 1 card in hand, so, like, this... Oh, this is going to be rough, actually. So we're going to start off by getting it out for our 2. Then we'll Deadly Dispute. We're going to take 1 from this as is right now. Get to redraw, though. I mean... No. Oh, I just realized that we're fucking dead. I didn't play around them having another Rebel Belt in the graveyard. They can grow this by 1 and I'm dead. Oh, shit. Alright, let's see if I top deck a valid spell. We hit double lands. Alright, so, I would like to grab Murmured Mystic for this matchup. Suffocating Fumes does nothing. Relic is actively fantastic. Snuffouts are pretty much useless in this match. Unexpected Fangs is fine. Okibagang Shinobi, I guess, because it's a creature. Oh, ignore that. Alright, let's see if this goes better than that. We keep this. We're going to literally just cycle this to get our island for turn 2 and go from there. We will pass the turn intending to spell stutter anything they play. If not, we do it during the end step. Oh, god damn it. It's going to be Troll Cycle into Exhume. Come on. Just hit the Exhume. Make me cry. Oh, not an Exhume. Okay, fuck yeah. No, spell stutter can't hit that right now, unfortunately. Fairy Seer. Actually. Yeah, we will top these. Yeah. Yes, I would like to draw a card. That'll give us our 4th land drop. So I think the way our turn plays out is we go Sneaky Snacker, keeping up Spell Stutter Sprite right now. Assuming our opponent doesn't just Exhume right now. Okay, we faded the Exhume. Okay, okay. I will just hit one in the air, keeping this up for blocks, I guess. Another Satyr Wayfinder. It's like one thing that sucks about this right now is that like since we don't have another swamp, we can't do Snacker into Dispute this turn. Exhume? I mean, I'm gonna hit it anyway because I'll just ninja it back. Throw that shit in the yard, please. Okay. Dread Return the Wall with Giant, that's perfectly fine. Yes. So let's do this. 1, 2, 3. Again for 4. Again for 5 damage here. We'll draw a card. Never didn't have it. Hold on, hold on. So first, Island Cycling. Opponent does have 7 cards in hand, so like this is still rough for us right now. Right, that's a mutt. That hits for how much film, by the way? That hits for 10? Ooh. We need to hit our relic before they get to revive that again. Okay, is there another one in here? Yeah, I don't see another Dread Return, so that's good. Deadly Dispute. Wait, no, hold on, cancel. We will attack for 3 in the air. Now we will Deadly Dispute. Sacrifice the Snacker. We get the Snacker back. We draw 2. Play the Aquifer. Play the new Snacker. And we have the Spell Stutter Sprite for next turn. And we can counter Dread Return, which is about to be very relevant. So this is like the main reason I wanted to play these sneakers for stuff like that, because that like normally we would never get up to 4 fairies for that. Fuck, we're still dead. Because I think they have Yeah, 18, 16 creatures in there. Yeah, shit. All right. Well, we went 0-10, and I'll keep it a buck 50 with you. I'm pretty positive I'm the problem. The deck feels like it should be able to do more than it did, and I think I just don't know what I'm doing. It's not my style of deck. Like, I'm just used to playing out my cards efficiently, but this deck requires a different mindset, I think, than I'm used to. I could be wrong. This deck could just be dog shit, but, like, it's an adapted version of two decks that already exist. Like, I could be entirely wrong. I'm not the best at brewing. I'll be the first to admit that. But, like, it did not... Like, it felt really good when I was doing this thing. It's just people were getting in underneath us, and then we would not hit the right removal. Like, how many of those matches did we have black creatures we couldn't hit with Snuff Out, for example? Like, it just did not feel good. I'm going to mark this down as a failure. Asterisks. I'm going to watch, because I feel the Sneaky Snacker has a purpose. It feels like every time we used it with Deadly Dispute, it felt fantastic. Village Rites felt fantastic. But maybe the shell needs to be modified more. Like, Lorien Revealed felt like it was also really strong when we were able to just draw 3 to get it back. I don't know. Honestly, maybe I should have made this more like the mono blue version and just had blue searchable, or like searchable black sources for it. Because, do I even have it here? Yeah, mono blue control. So, like, this is what mono blue, no, that's mono black, mono blue fairies. This is what it looked like the last time I played it. And I think it's since then started running Lorien Revealed. And, like, big changes would be the fact that, like, Snap is a colorless answer that lets us get mana back up. Moon Circuit Hacker is great for recurring our fairies. Like, it might go better in a shell like this. The thing is, like, I'm not smart enough to know, like, what one cut. Like, Of One Mind is fantastic because it does draw you those 2 cards. But, like, so to make this work, we'd have to say, let's just say we make these 4 aquifers, right? That's an easy cut. But to make that work, we would then need 4 Lorien Revealed, so we can always search it up. What do you cut in here for the Lorien Revealed? Because, like, Of One Mind is just so strong in this deck. And then, like, we need to have critical mass of humans and not humans. So, like, we have the Delver, the Ninja, and the Moon Circuit Hacker. And then we have the Fairy package. The Fairy package. And then our counterspells. Like, I think the only thing that would be possibly cuttable would be the mutagenic growths. Actually, real quick, just out of curiosity, let me look up how much, or how the current mono blue deck works. So bringing back mono blue Delver here, or mono blue fairies. So it currently runs, it doesn't run the, yeah, so looking at this, I'll watch X-Men instead. I don't have Disney Plus. So looking at this, it did cut the Delver Secrets. It now runs these Brine Barrow Intruders, which are a fantastic creature, don't get me wrong. But notice that there is no Lorien Revealeds in here either, so, like, it would have to be the mutagenic growths to cut. I cannot condone that. I'll have to fiddle with this more. But, like, the other issue is, one, that's on Arena, I just noticed, so we're not even going to count that. Pauper Preliminary. There you go. 16th place, though. A mono blue 5-0. Happened in... That would have been, what, 6 days ago? 5 days ago? I'll have to fiddle with it more. Snare Master. What does this do? Huh. Alright. So, I'm going to call it there for the night. I'm going to call the deck, like I said, a failure asterisk. Hopefully it will be better with a little bit of work. People smarter than me will figure it out. So until next time, bye-bye!